I am just really passionate about psychology and wellness and health and all of that stuff. So I educate.
I have spent 20 plus years in the restaurant game. I worked in pastry. I worked on the line.
Interesting thing about Mexican tarragon is it's not actually technically a tarragon. And then it's also rumored that the Romans potentially stuffed their shoes with it to give them a little energy boost. So I don't know if anyone wants to try that and let me know, but hey, it might give you a little energy boost throughout the day.
And I think it's an herb that plays really nicely with fats. So butter, cream, cheese, olive oil, obviously. I mean, it's a favorite of the French, so you know that there's going to be plenty of fat involved. Something like olive oil can take on a spicy, peppery flavor or a fruity flavor or grassy flavor, depending on the type of olive and when it was harvested. If you can, actually, I recommend growing your own herb garden. You can just do it in little pots on your windowsill if you don't have an outdoor space, but that will save you money in the long term because you can usually buy little seedlings for maybe $3 if you go to like a Home Depot, rather than paying $3 for 2 or 3 sprigs. You will be just the belle of the ball if you bring a fresh baguette and some of this tarragon oil and some flaky sea salt, and that's really all you need for a good time. So if you have infused these oils and vinegars, you can make really cute homemade gifts out of them.
The world of herbs and science and like culinary really crosses over. Like the cold infusions, the hot infusions, and even the macerating. Like, yeah, there's very specific steps you take in making a tincture, for instance. Like for using what kind of vodka to use for a tincture, like you do want to think about for something like black cohosh versus marshmallow root. Like even though marshmallow root is a root, and typically with a root, you think of using vodka to extract those constituents, but you can actually get away with using something like brandy, and it will probably pair really deliciously, just like with our stuff.
Like food is medicine on so many levels, nourishing to your soul, but like if you have a healthy diet and you're putting the right things in your body, I feel like you can fix a lot of things that we would normally turn to pharmaceuticals for.
Obviously, yeah, we don't want to overstate like the medicinal power and that kind of stuff, but like there's absolutely research going into these herbs. And the research is really uncovering what we've known for a long time. A lot of the times, like, even though it's anecdotal evidence, it's still evidence.
Well, thanks for hosting, Britton. It's always fun to come and nerd out about food with like-minded folk.
Well, thank you so much for joining today, Ashley. I'm excited to figure out what to do with this now that I have so many different ideas.